This reflection journal is about my vision and my contribution to the global expansion of the advanced practice nurse. Um, First off, I think that our world has become much smaller. In that, I mean, people are very more mobile and they move around and don't stay in one place for long. They don't even stay in their own country. We go visit other countries, we move to other countries, and people come into our country. So we definitely have to be aware of and sensitive to different cultures, different religions, just everything that comes with different groups of people that we come into contact with. So I am very aware of being sensitive to these differences. I believe that I embrace people of all different walks of life. I strive to learn and grow from each interaction with them and to better myself as a person and as a nurse as I take care of these people. As a matter of fact, people within our own society, our own communities are very different. So our interactions need to be different to accommodate how we communicate, how we educate, how we talk about health promotion, things like that. We just have to be aware of the differences in culture, economic status, education, all of that. All of those are pieces of what we do. As far as global expansion as well, I feel as a nurse I have an extra responsibility to be aware of and embrace the differences. Health is a big important piece of overall well-being, and there's barriers when we work with people who are different than ourselves. I mean, that's just the fact of it. And I need to try to create a bond that provides for open communication and trust. And that may not happen in the first one or two or three visits, but that's my goal, is to establish that trust, that two-way communication with both the patient and their support system. Speaking of support systems, it's important to know what's out there for them. Here in the United States, we have a lot of resources, and so we need to be aware of what resources are available to each group. I also would like to personally be able to go to other countries as we have instant access to worldwide issues and happenings. We see more readily the privileges we have here, the wealth we have here, the access to healthcare we have here. So I would like to be able to go to other countries and serve those who are not able to readily access those benefits, and to teach them and to provide them the tools that they can be successful and have good health, and help them overcome some of the challenges they have where they live. I also, where I work now, I work with people who have come from different countries, and there's language barriers, and so I try to overcome that with a language line or with another healthcare worker who can speak the language and can help translate. I try to show them respect, or I do show them respect, so they know that I sincerely care about them and want to learn more about them and how to better help them live the best life they can live. I just see it continuing as we, continue to have the means to move around like we do. I just see that hopefully my vision is that we will just see each other as humankind and be able to respond to each other's needs and treat each other with the love and respect we each deserve. That's my vision of global expansion, and also that hopefully we can learn from each other. With our peers, we even work with individuals who have come from very different backgrounds, and I find it quite gratifying to work with these individuals and learn their thought processes and their communication skills, and how their outlook on life just based on their experiences. So I really appreciate that, and it kind of makes me I try to look outside myself and see that not everybody sees things the way Joan does. My life experiences kind of contribute to how I approach a situation, how I try to solve a problem, how I see things, and it's very interesting to see how other people approach a problem or a situation, and sometimes I'm just amazed by how I didn't see it the same way, and it's such a great solution. So it's not just patients, it's also peers that we have the opportunity to work with. So my goal is to continue to learn and grow from differences, and to also look for commonalities, for ways we can bond and develop trust and communication. That's a very important aspect that I haven't mentioned yet, but we have a lot in common. We're mothers or daughters or sisters, or we may have the same health issues, or education levels we may have the same. So there's a lot that we have in common. We all love, we all feel pain and sorrow. So if we can just bond over those similarities, that will help us to also build good, strong relationships.